Welcome back to 100 Days of 6-Minute Stories. My name is Andrea Pamya, and it came to my attention the other day that in exactly 5 weeks, I'm going to be turning 30, which neither here nor there. Age is nothing but a number, but I had all of these plans to travel abroad or go camping, and at least be with my twin sister. She and I do not often get to spend our birthday together, which sounds odd, but we have such vast and varying interests that we usually end up doing something with our specific friend groups and meeting individually. And this year we had plans for her to come to LA and for us to spend time together, which I was really looking forward to. That said, I was talking to a friend and I was just highlighting the fact that I'm just lucky to be having a birthday this year with everything that's going on. And it made me think of one other milestone year where I had a unique experience. So when I turned 21, I decided to apply for AmeriCorp. So I hadn't yet turned 21 at that point when I was accepted, but I only had 3 weeks to move to a location which they had advised me was Indianapolis. So at the end of the semester, I packed my bags and I found an apartment on Craigslist with a family that often houses international students and individuals who live in their property that is a little bit of a small community. So I had my own studio apartment above their flat, and I didn't have any expectations of spending my 21st birthday with anybody. Mind you, I was new in town, and I'm often in transition during that time, so it wasn't odd for me to be planning a day by myself. And since it was my 21st birthday, I decided I'm in a new city, I'm going to plan a whole week for my 21st birthday. And that day I got up and I took myself to the zoo. I was like, this is my last day of childhood, so I'm going to go and feed the giraffes like any child would love to do, and even adults love to do that too. And then I took myself to my first bar and I ordered the worst drink, though it's so fruity and gross, is Sex on the Beach, just so to say that I was able to order one. And then I went to a little bookstore that sold homemade brews and just read a book. So when I got back, a bunch of the people in the neighborhood were at my landlord's place, and they were like, is it your birthday today? And I was like, yeah, it's no big deal. I'm turning 21. And the outpour of love and interest surrounding the fact that I was spending my 21st birthday alone, I cannot even describe. Everyone scrambled together and told me we were going to have a party. Someone baked me a homemade cake, and that night they took me out to a fancy Italian restaurant. Honestly, it was a really simple moment. This story isn't long or grandiose, but as the days go on and as we become further and further away from our family and friends, and how we don't even have a choice to be with them, especially in the current circumstances, I was just wanting to remember this moment because so many people are missing their weddings, they're missing their birthdays, they're missing just communions and gatherings that are very important to them. And in my situation, it wasn't even anyone that I knew that wanted to make that day special for me. people that I had met 2 days before that did everything in their power to ensure that I had a memorable 21st birthday. So I didn't get the crazy night out, I didn't get crazy drunk or anything like that, but I did spend time with a really loving community that made it much easier for me to understand that it doesn't really matter the day, but it matters more about the quality of the time spent. So when I turn 30 in a few weeks, I will be very, very excited wherever I am to just be grateful for all of the memories that I have leading up to that moment. See you tomorrow.